So the first thing is about, I just asked you, how many hours do you read, right? Here you read. So this reading is not about the reading something in somewhere, some text, something. Those are communications, great. This read is about something like a research. Something like a knowledge. So reading, research, and knowledge. It's like an example. Somebody said that. Why they say that? Try to understand their perspective. It's about books, not the books like how to get rich in 7 days. Those kinds of books is horrible. So that's why I'm saying that you have to read, but you have to read the right content. Let's say you are doing the coding, right? You see what's the amazing thing going on right now in coding. How the other coding, new coding approach they're happening. And how can you even do, and like let's say about somebody saying that how to debug a code application in a much more better, smarter way. Or hey, how do we can transform an app from iOS to Android in the least difficult way. Somebody talking about how to make an amazing video by small a normal phone. You can think about how to read about how to improve the YouTube channel followers in 7 days or 15 days. Those kinds of tricks. And look, these kinds of tricks, reading doesn't mean that you have to read it in a book. You can see it in YouTube. There's a lot of great content in YouTube. You just need to see which are good. And you know how do you see it? Easy. You go to YouTube, you search your topic, and you open the video and see that how many. So this is what I always do. It's helped me a lot because I filter it that way. I go and see how many people liked it, how many people give it a thumbs down. A lot of thumbs down mean skip. It's a wasteful video. Or if you see there's a lot of thumbs up and a lot of views, and then I'm gonna scroll down and I see that what the people commented last 10 comments. Good comments, scroll up, watch the video. So that's the way you will gonna filter the quality of the video very easily. So let's say it's not about only reading, but it could be, let's say, about watching as well too. It could be YouTube, but you filter it. Never ever judge a video by number of views. Never do that. Because someone can write a simple script and keep opening the browser in multiple anonymous direction and can get millions of views. So never get into that one. Never, well, that's just a reference, but never think that this video is good because there's a lot of views. You think about how many likes and dislikes. You see that, you see what are the comments, last 10 comments. It's all good, I scroll up and I watch the video. And now, this reading knowledge thing, that this is very related to the next one. It comes to consistent. Being consistent. That means, okay, I do reading. Well, how often do you read? Once in a week. Somebody just said that once in a week. Okay, somebody said that I read it once in a week. And how much do you read? I read in the weekend. Okay, how much do you read? Okay, I read 5 hours, right? But another person immediately said that. We asked and said that, okay, I read 3 times per week, and every day I read 3 hours. So total is 5, total is 9. So you see that this person is almost doubling the knowledge every week by reading. Guys, I made this mistake when I was really young. I was not simply not reading enough. And I figured out that that's so big mistakes I was doing, and then I fix it. I read. Every day I read. It's not about every day I watch, every day I read. And I read, it's related to my topic. You watch and read about the coding, how to build an interface better, how to build the things, the tricks to make the code faster, the tricks how to build a mobile app faster. You think about how to get more engagement on YouTube, how to create amazing video clip in YouTube's. But be very careful. A lot of people can give you bad advice as well too. That's why you need to filter it. That's why we really need to filter it. In the same way, how I can make an amazing video with a camera and what should be the angles. How do I monetize a YouTube channel example? Somebody earning a lot of money from YouTube example. How do I do that? What I have to do. It's not about how professional you are, it's about how smart you are. It's always that. So this reading and being consistent. So this reading example is one action. Be very consistent. If you do it 1 hour every day, 7 days you have 7 hours. If you do 2 hours every day, then it's 14. If you do 3 hours, it's 21 hours. So your choice is yours. Me, I like to be here. I want to keep 3 hours. I tell you a secret. This is my secret. People always tell, hey John, it's like you're like an instant presenter. Like you just can come in from nowhere and suddenly you can give your workshops and you can do a presentation. Like today, this one, I have zero preparation. I did not think about I'm going to do it, but I thought that I should do it today. And I was stand up, I'm doing it. How do I do it? It's only one reason. This. Because I read all the time, so I have up-to-date content, material, all is in my head. And I just say, present to you guys. With my own perspective. Of course I blend it. I don't just do copycat, because if I do copycat, it's not going to be a personalized one. So this reading and being very consistent. So I'm very consistent, so I get the readings. So I can present anything, example. I can give a talk, I can do workshops. People just say, John, can you give a speech about this? I will immediately stand up and I'll do it. Just because of this. And I did it for many years, so my knowledge base becomes so big, so I can do that one. For your case, it will be exactly the same thing. Let's say if you do this reading for next 3 hours, for next 2 years, and you'll be exactly like me. You suddenly walk out and you give the other students the speech how to code better. Because you know it. You're a practitioner, not just a teacher. So I'm a practitioner, I'm not a teacher. So practitioner is always much more bigger than a teacher. There is a full effect teachers everywhere. They never practiced it, but they tell other kids how to do it. For me, I always do it. So that's why I tell how to do it. So this is not a lot of things. So if you do get the reading fast, and you being very consistent, and if you try to grab as many as possible, it happens to me, guys. At 11 p.m., I just finished my work and I figured out that now I need to read. And I found something reading. I am old, much more older than you guys. So even I'm in this age, it's 11 p.m. or 11:30 p.m. and I start reading about a digital marketing book, and I end up reading at 2 a.m. It's not a weekend, guys. It's a weekday. Next day I was going to work at 8 a.m. But I just cannot stop. It's a great book. You see, there's so many great content into it, and I keep reading. So you have to, if you keep yourself reading, and if you can be yourself consistent every day, that is going to build you someone, a super thing inside you. And the last thing is very important. The last thing, commitment. This is very important. Everything you do in your life, 100% commitment. You give your best for this. Like me, I go to the work every day in my job. I put full commitment. I know what I need to do. I go to RMIT. When I was working at RMIT, my mission was simple. I'm going to build an Australian student experience. I go for that. Full commitment. Right now I work for Honey Medical Corporation. I go there, how do I digitize this medical space? Full commitment. I fight for it, I do it. Every decision I make is for that. Every weekend I come to VSHR, full commitment. I want to give it to you guys. I want to give it to the community. I want to empower the other people. I want to make them better. So that's how VSHR grow like this. That's how I become a youngest CIO of Vietnam. Commitment. You guys can be the same as well too. You can be the youngest application architect. You could be the youngest chief digital officer. You could be the youngest chief communication officer. Trust it. You believe it. You have to believe it. If you don't believe yourself, nobody gonna believe you. This is the thing. You need to believe I can be the youngest chief communication officer. Now what I gotta do? I gotta work harder. I need to read. I need to be consistent. I need to put my commitment every day. I hold my camera every day in front of my computer. I put my full commitment. Every day I on my computer to code something. I put full commitment. Every time I post something and I check something or post something in YouTube, I put full commitment. You're gonna be that person. Someone can be more handsome than you. Someone can be more sexier than you. Someone could be more smarter than you. Someone can be more may have some big backups in their family example. But if you do keep this thing right, you will always outperform everyone on your way. It's just a matter of time.
Trust you.
It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So for me, I always like this. You want